Hi, Mist.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Twitch.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken. Ken's so dreamy. Anyway, so, sorry, I just checked the mail, and I got my Retro Tink 5X Pro, with an extra adapter for more AV connections. So, the retro gaming stuff, it's coming. I'm so excited. Because we are gonna... I mean, we've said it a bunch of times. This ain't a spoiler anymore. But we're opening up the new year with goddamn Xenogears. And it's gonna be so good. Like, we played it with a dinky adapter for a hot minute. And, I mean... it looked good. It feels good. The battle system's still fun. But, before we do that... we need to do this. Anyway, what's the deal with my plants? Select no, do nothing. I need to harvest this shit. Eventually? I don't know.
You have to wait until it's green, when the green stuff pops out the ground.
I can't remember the last thing I did in this game other than fuck around with the one boss shade that kept kicking my ass. Let's talk to Yona.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
Yona.
Better.
Oh, dear Sister Yona.
Good.
Dear sister.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
No, I met a cute girl. Oh, damn it. I don't want to upset. Yeah, I don't. No, you know what?
You bet.
I don't want to upset
You'll
this
stay
girl.
with me? Really?
Aw, see?
Yeah,
I will
I'll
stay with you, but you owe me one dirty magazine.
Yay!
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Go to sleep, Yona.
Okay.
I'll be right here the whole time. Don't open your eyes.
Aw. I can't, like, see myself upsetting this kid. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin pale. Oh, this is where we left off last time. With hard, glassy eyes, soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, and then there's an E. Uh-oh. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. Can you say
That boy's like, that's not what I said.
Can you say sealed verse?
Can you say sealed verse?
The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying to desperately make out his next word. He presses his lips to mine. What? Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? His lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them, damn it. I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead, I force myself to be calm.
Oh gosh, this is so reminiscent of what we did on GF1.
I know. Apparently, I write very closely to Taro, so that's cool. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. And then the boy fades away. He's like, no, I was saying Detroit. I was saying Detroit.
I said 8 Mile.
Where the fuck's my sister?
I want to go to 8
Just a
Mile.
dream.
Give it in. Tell us what 8 Mile is like.
Ooh, I'm not
In my
sure.
dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
I think we'll be. I think it'll be okay. Oh, hi. I haven't changed in days.
Morning. What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What
And
was it
a
about?
very weird tingle feeling.
Can I make this a little bit louder? Where's... Oh, it's about as... Oh, wow, the volume's up as high as it goes. Well, never mind then.
What
It's
about
nothing.
in-game
Don't
audio?
worry about it.
Huh.
'Cause I
Yeah,
had a dream
I'll
too.
check that.
Oh yeah?
Ugh, excuse me.
Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What boy?
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I
Oh,
think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what
This
did
is
he
kind of
say?
like Dora the Explorer.
yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth.
What?
But don't worry, I'm gonna
Nani?
so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Yeah,
Sure, Yona.
let's play games. Oh, wait, do you have anything else to say?
I'm ready to make that stew anytime.
Oh, hell yeah. Anything else?
I'm ready to make
Alright, bye. Now let's run slowly out of the house.
Something troubling you, lad?
No.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
So, could this book essentially smack you?
Yes. Okay, so nothing there. So let's go
Don't
talk.
forget to check the in-game audio.
Oh yeah. I'm not in the right menu. Oops. Oops. Options. Whoa, disable entire HUD. No, why would I do that? No. Sound, yeah. Huh. Yeah, it just feels quieter than other games we played. But that's fine. As long as some people can hear it. As long as we still keep making money. I mean,
As long as we have the power of friendship.
yeah. Oh yeah, maybe I could just turn the headphones up.
Oh, I guess I could do that too.
There is that. Because I was sitting there, I'm
They
like,
know what we're doing.
wow, Mist is a little quiet today too.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
From some guy named Santa said to lube up? Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. What the fuck? I was hoping I might be able to get your advice on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports dream of certain dream, of dream, evil dream, empty, dream curse. This is important. Dream, evil and dream, someone dream.
That is
You know, that's
certainly one
also a song in
bizarre piece of
Shark Boy and
writing.
Lava Girl.
Oh, that's awesome.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
Wow, I wonder if I'm supposed to go to the Forest of Myth.
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them.
Why don't you
I
go?
have a bad feeling about
Just
this.
sit there on your fat ass all day, Popola.
I'll check
That's
it
exactly why she has a bad feeling. It's like, I don't want to
You
go.
will?
That's why I'm sending you.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
I like how she was like, it's dangerous. You should go. And then he's like, oh, okay. And then she's like, oh, I didn't really mean for you to go.
I'm just kind of used to telling people what to do. No, anything important from these two?
Mother and father are very busy.
No.
You just hear, Dad!
I go back in with my sword drawn and be like, you want to say that to my face again, you little shit? Say it to my face. Say it with your chest. Go on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No fall damage, huh? Now, real quick, before I head off in that direction, I'm pretty sure I slaughtered 30 generations of sheep recently, so... Let's see if Humpty Dumpty over here has any money for me.
Please get that mutton.
Okay, I gave it to her already. Hey,
And
you know
she
what?
Totally gave it to her children.
Yeah, all those kids we haven't seen yet. Please, I need my mutton. If I don't get it soon, I'm gonna have to eat my children. And NieR's like, what? You heard me. Boy is always running, blah, 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 pretty flowers. Oh, God. I'm so hungover. Ah. That's why we're playing a brightly colored fantasy game. Hi, Kaine!
That's disturbing.
Ah, look at her Naruto run. Whee! Hold on.
It is always funny to see someone bust out running like that randomly.
It's even funnier when you see people do that in real life.
That's what I mean. Like, they just do it. It's like, really?
Now, I know where I meant to go, but I'm going to clear some of these out first.
Wow,
Because-
that goat just took it.
He's like, I always knew it'd come to this.
I don't think these goats are very happy.
They're not very happy in their current lives.
Yeah, they just stand there.
Made this world to look so nice. I wonder what the next one's like. You're about to find out. Oh, thanks for the... Ow. I didn't realize there was another. Kaine, you were actually like a kind of tough boss battle. Like, why are you not... You're not doing a whole lot.
Why should I?
Yeah, well, that probably would be her thought process. It's like, Kaine, a little help? Why? Actually, yeah, good question. Why are you here? I'm not upset about it, but I'm gonna have to look back at that stream because I honestly forget why you're here.
Just dead goat or
Something-
sheep.
Actually, I think she joined... Oops, that's the one. I think she joined because NieR is off hunting shades or whatever. And then, hey, what are you doing back there? Ah! And she's all like, hey, I'm gonna hang out with you. If we run into that big titty shade again, then I'm gonna kill it.
Yes,
He's
that
like-
is what happened.
Ah, that's the button. Oh, thanks. She's like, could you not moan every time you pick up an item? He's like, what are you talking about?
Ugh.
Wow, I fucked him up. That's the button I was looking for. Used with magic. Nah.
You learned a new word, loogie.
Man, he is running. Didn't run fast enough. God, it's such a violent attack. Like, I don't know. Fucking 2B has to step it up. This kid is violent as hell.
What is she doing?
She's definitely... You know what? She's doing her best. That's what she's doing.
By not looking at you at all.
She's like, yeah, you're my type, I guess. If only you were like 5 years older with longer hair. And then Yoko Taro is in the background writing the game. He's like, oh, don't worry. Anyway, how can we show you more of her ass?
What is with these sheep?
My God, remember when they used to give me problems? Anyway, Forest of Myth. Man, these sheep have no survival instinct whatsoever.
Oh, look at my
hi.
fluffy rump.
Yeah, that's what you get. Hell yeah. Oh, good job, Kaine. You helped. Look at you being a big helper. Alright, come here, you weirdo.
Now you get a graham cracker.
Yeah, oh wow. You're laser one. You're laser boys. I keep forgetting. Oh.
Yeah, but
Gee, I wonder if the game wants me to use more magic.
I read that as magic derp instead of magic drop.
Magic dirt. Alright, Kaine, let's go. Now I'm just gonna hang out here on the world map. Oh. Cool, cool. Wow, that is exactly what happened. Like, come on, I like this character. Give me more. Mine. And mine. And break. Mine. Hi!
Beware.
Alright, Guillermo del Toro.
Beware the words.
Because the bird is the word.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Bird's the word.
He's like stubble up for this.
Bird, bird, bird. Hi, bird.
Hi, bird.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Snuffy and Cookie Monster are my favorite Muppets. The pothead and the crackhead.
What? This is a weird new, like, dialogue thing. Weiss's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
Oh. Oh. The words on screen are the words they're talking about.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at NieR and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Yeah, sure.
In your dream?
NieR's like, I'm gonna stand over here.
I'm gonna take a few steps back. The mayor explained. In the past 2 weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He
Are you
said,
saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
said the
I
mayor.
think you have.
In other words,
Said NieR.
we've caught the Death Dream?
But before the mayor could confirm NieR's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
Well, where's Kaine?
That's just how the Death Dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
Cool.
Fool! The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
NieR and Weiss racked their brains, but they could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
This game is getting weird.
I also like how now this dialogue is covered the screen.
Yes. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Rude.
It has demolished it utterly.
Okay, now is your time to put in your own dialogue.
Alright, listen here, book. You are slowly becoming obsolete in the digital age. So why don't you flip through your pages, find some useful fucking words, and move this plot along. Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. What is happening? Wait, said NieR suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep! Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember...
Wait. How does a book have a head?
I don't know. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of paper from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodded. Wow. Okay. Am I turning into the fucking couch from Pee-wee's Playhouse? Before finally nodding his approval at NieR. That sounds right, he said. A stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study this disease we call the Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escape this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's pencil snapped tip.
Oh my god.
Me try escape. From first moment I realized lock and dream, I've been looking way out, but no happen. I mean, this my dream, yeah? If there were exit, I know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. Then it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked out all the color from our lives.
And then there was a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob. SquarePants. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be any help, ask just. Now, hold on. I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Yes?
Wait, no, he does actually have a face on the book, on the grimoire.
Yeah. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without you knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dogged the face. Oh my god! This book talks! You're right.
He slowly puts the joint down.
I shouldn't have smoked that shit. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so.
You know what? He's actually not wrong about that.
With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Money!
Here, let me roll you a joint.
Payment is not required. We're as eager as you to be. Yeah, okay, Mayor, good luck. Weiss, NieR. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu.
Hey, stay out of my forest.
I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? NieR's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Is this seriously gonna be the whole chapter? Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident that they could get in, find an exit, and get home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle.
Stay out of my forest!
Yeah, where are they? Washington? More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain nor physical effort, he spent most of his time urging NieR to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, NieR snapped. Okay, Weiss.
I'm going to rip out all your pages, make a fire, and burn you to a crisp.
No, don't do that, boy. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. NieR leaned against a tree to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. I asked myself the same thing about my wiener. How can this dumb thing get so big? The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared at a volume that rattled his teeth. NieR slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? NieR could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as NieR's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running from cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, zree, zree. Skeet, skeet. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Chick-chicky, chick-chicky, chick-chicky. Woo, woo, woman. Woo, woo, woman. Hell yeah. Shick, shick, seek. Shick, shick, oh god. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random. This isn't just white noise. It's something else. I don't know, like bugs? The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Burn my pages! Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place.
That's kind of meta.
Yeah, right? Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, NieR sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body a relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said NieR after a bit.
All of a sudden, a bunch of trees grew, and they collapsed on NieR and Weiss, and we never heard from them ever again.
Smash cut to Yona, sickly in bed, just... I hope brother comes back. Devola comes crashing in, drunk. She's like, your brother's fucking dead, kid.
He's been dead for like 15 years.
You're gonna die too. Did you know that?
Joke ending.
Yeah, joke ending. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the forest turned into a happy pet. The pair turned a corner and found themselves...
That threw me off, because I'm like, where does it say that?
The pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. NieR, the rock skip. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock moved, stopped, ripples left behind made words. I think I'm dyslexic. I think I'm having problems. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Just like my ex.
I think I know what the answer to this one is.
It's light.
Yep.
NieR gritted his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon.
Imagine that was wrong.
Double rainbow all across the sky. Oh! In all my years, said Weiss softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I've misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried NieR, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss' smallest cottage small among trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? NieR walked over and pounded on the door after a minute of solid banging. The owner opened the door and was like, Can you hold on? I'm banging in here. Anyway. The door cracked open, and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Began NieR, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the... I wake up and... I'm trying to make a morning wood joke, but...
I think the joke is there, but
yeah.
In the night with 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a human. He's age. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon. By the end, by end the night with 3. What am I? NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said NieR. Well, it's an easy one. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. A man. A man. The mist dissolved, and the cloaked figure, spoke single word correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside and flashed his dick to everyone, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. The mayor was not a small man. That was a pretty big guy. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What does that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death tree. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him, getting back to his solid banging. As NieR watched this, mist seeped up from the ground and began to envelop and, erasing cottage.
Yeah, I did some stuff to the house.
Yeah. Well, there was solid banging going on earlier. When NieR and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught a sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, good Daisy. Good gravy, Miss Daisy. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grabbed NieR's and... Oh, God. His left hand grasped NieR's shaft and pumped it so fiercely.
The rest of that sentence doesn't make it any better.
That it threatened to explode from tension. Well, his right hand squeezed Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! I have a penis too! It's on page 69. We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handjob with a slight smile.
Oh my God.
We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 laid down in the forest and fell asleep. NieR cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your pointless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Please, this needs to end, because I can't read.
Oh, don't you complain. This is your story.
My story was great. Have you forgotten?
I'm just saying, you read, like, twice this much.
Yeah. Have you forgotten? Continued Weiss. It's the words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy. Mom spaghetti, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. He died. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker. Hell yeah. The leaves greener.
Leave me out of your story.
Hey, I haven't moved over to the GF1 crew with my art. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once, then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream.
Wait. Think about that. So all that happened was...
They solved some riddles.
So, Mr. Mayor, you probably shouldn't be mayor if you're that dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that, or maybe NieR is special. After all, the dream mayor did say, I've seen... he saw NieR before, but not NieR. Dun dun dun. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at NieR and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips.
NieR took a few steps back. Would you slow down? I have a sword.
You should relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, the mayor said, swaying on his unsteady feet. No, I can't. I need to come. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. Ugh, fuck.
NieR cocked his head to the side. Why didn't you tell us that when we were in the death dream? We could have actually gone get them.
Yeah, we could have done all this. Oh, whatever. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend said our tree is home to a powerful magic known as sealed verse. NieR and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been... Can we... Oh my god. I say, muttered Weiss. This is certainly a stroke of luck. NieR stroked harder. As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion made by the death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. NieR gave the mayor a nod and smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank God. I was dying.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the
Well,
most
Yoko and Taro,
bizarre
thanks for showing us
diseases
how
I have
you
ever
saved a couple
encountered.
of bucks.
Yeah, right?
I know. That's
Why
why we have to
program a
help the
level
other villagers,
when I
no matter
can
what.
put more detail into, I got Dark Execution.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much
Okay.
effort.
Yes, it's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Don't overthink it. Clearly the guy who made this game just wants to show off more chick ass, and she's not around.
Also, basically the mayor is not going to save those people in
Yeah.
Death Dream World.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
Uh-oh.
I
Yeah.
figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Weiss.
Even I.
I
have
take
my
offense to that young
Now
man.
let's be off.
How dare you? I mean, you're
Now
right,
float
but
to-
how dare you?
I'm gonna get you, Weiss. Ooh, you went to the other side. Ooh, I'm gonna get you over here. Ooh, you went to the other side. Oh no. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and NieR had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take
Those
it in.
buildings must be huge if we can see them
thank
from
God.
this far away. What do you think, Weiss?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. Damn it. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. NieR nodded and wiped the sweat off his brows, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road in which they walked... Okay, hold on. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surfaces as if defying those who had laid this material down over their last home. The heat reflected from the road made NieR light-hearted, feet hurting. Mom's spaghetti. He crouched to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss... Oh, what a good song. Hell yeah. Man, this is like a side quest now, and it's like, yo, we're about to fucking cook on this track.
Yeah, too bad nothing's happening.
Yeah, right? No joke. City of art, perhaps the path itself, la la la. Okay, listen. You know what? We ain't got no one here. I'm just gonna go through this. NieR glanced at Weiss's grinning face, but people might watch this on YouTube. As time passed, NieR's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. Blah blah, let's just get...
Spaghetti.
NieR lifted his gaze, suddenly stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth wide open, finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried, it's water! Water? That's preposterous. I don't see any water. Weiss can sound like however I want him to now. Over there, just look. Look, the sun's reflecting off it. Without waiting for a response, NieR sprang to life and bounded towards the site. What in the... There was no water, there was nothing but sand in every direction. NieR closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss chuckled softly. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, there it is. NieR sprinted off again. A few minutes, NieR came to a halt. He could have sworn it was right here. As he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. Continue. Man, NieR, you are not built for the desert, bro. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once. There is no water here. There isn't?
They were there for like 10 seconds and he's already hallucinating.
Yeah, right? And perhaps next time you'll listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we've arrived at the City of Art. NieR looked up. Stretched out before him was an imposing row of tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge. I've never seen boobies so big. God, I'm a child. Each sculpture formed roughly the same shape, tall rectangle stretched upward, the sky, blah, blah, blah. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, nothing but frames of steel. Some had huge spires, others triangular caps. What kind of city were the houses? Artistic use, miracle of artistry, blah, 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 blah. Finally, I'm getting tired of modern art. One red alpha, The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for one single word chiseled into their right arms. One red alpha, one red beta, and the final one red sigma. Oh no, we have to fight the 3 archetypical males. As NieR moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. It led him to an onsen where his health grew. Brief, beautiful, sir. Only one form is real, the others are false. Oh, God. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Look at that, they're alive. The triplets bowed low. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I'm real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to NieR and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know, I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta's fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. With their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. NieR furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies.
Hey, wait. Before you put your answer in, you know you always think better when you look down and think for a few minutes?
You mean with like a phone in my hand?
I wasn't going to say that. I was just saying you look down and, you know, you think for a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this track cook for a minute.
It's good thinking music.
Of myth answers. Okay, oh thank god there are only 2 villagers. A secret, sunlight, a man. Okay. You know, I think I thought of the answer. And coincidentally, it's the one I've highlighted. The real one is Beta. Though NieR's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us 2 statues telling the truth. Finally, let's assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. You know, I don't remember exactly what they said, so I'm just gonna go, yeah, I knew that. Time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go, before an uncomfortable NieR pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Weiss. Haven't you been to the city? Have you been to the city before? No. No way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I felt like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered NieR, just like the mayor. A vague sense of unease struck NieR during the mayor's dream once spread through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
You mean like a city with a bunch of skyscrapers?
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too.
Alright, and there is one more sleepy villager.
This person must...
It would appear
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream...
perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, well let me just...
You're thinking, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box. My prison is tucked beneath a stairway in the long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind has forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes. An eternity slips by in the single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sigh now, right? Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn and falling out the door. As the door slowly creaks open. Blah, 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 blah. I see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I'm book.
I
Me book, this boy. Long look. Now come, we go, nightmare. The one known as NieR extends his hand and pulls me from my cell. No, my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom. My ears are keen as ever. They rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. With this, but God, Jesus Christ. Water pulling around my ankles, lapping at my shins so much, blah, blah, blah. You know what? We're just gonna, yeah, catacombs. They're going through catacombs. I squint down the corridors and proceed north. Okay. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fear, I think there's an outline of a door just beyond. Realize late, blah, blah, blah. Corpses. Ooh. That's cool. Look at the beds, and someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they are alive or dead, I do not know, as sanity, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, then we go east. Northeast, northeast. Northeast, northeast, north. At the end of my path, sounds of rain for comfort, waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet. Once there, I behold the beautiful dining table with some china, some feast, food. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head. But as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made their homes in their remains. And this is the movement I saw. One splendid feast, more requiem of a dream, pee-pee.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. Okay. I can only eat on diners, meal, agonizing screams, mouths.
Spaghetti.
Jesus, I'm floundering. This was their last supper. Then go north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with NieR and grimoire weiss, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy cock. On the third try, it gives way and fills me with its hot seed. And we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. Okay, yeah. So, dress. I can see that one note. Actually, I should be... Okay. I can see that the one known as NieR is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. I mean, I should have paid more attention to that, because that shit is actually like world-building stuff.
You have anything to say about that?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
There are only 3 people in this village.
And apparently the mayor did not do his job.
Nope.
I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me.
Anyway.
Let's go see the mayor.
And that, developers, is how you save a lot of money.
Yeah, right?
Thank you so much for saving me. I never
That is...
have a dream like
Yoko, Taro, I see you. You cannot fool us for why you did that.
Yeah, I mean, he's... Knowing him, it's like, I just need to get more butt shots.
Oh, how wonderful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Here, I have something for you.
He does kind of have a Santa vibe.
Yeah, he does. Obtain... Oh, hell yeah. One-handed sword, Faith.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course.
Ho, ho.
It's apparently a weapon of some
You
renown.
are a
But
mighty
we
strapping
don't have
young
use for
lad.
it.
Now sit on my knee.
Well, we appreciate it.
No.
No.
I'll just.
No. Would you like another sword?
Thank you again for everything.
You want to get all
Weiss?
you want to get all 5 endings, don't you? Okay. Well, let's check out the sword. Alright, so I got Beast Bane equipped. Attack power 172, heavy. I'm gonna be losing attack power. And it's not like this being a heavy sword has really slowed me down that much.